In today's news, ladies and gentlemen, Devin Haney, I believe, forces action by pushing Vasil Lomachenko at the weigh-in during the face-off. To me, it was a chess move. Chess move in a sense, like, I feel like if he gets in Vasil Lomachenko's head and gets him to pressure him, it'll be easier for him to touch him. But coming from Vasil Lomachenko, he feels like it was a scare tactic. It was one of those moves you do out of nervous energy, and it will backfire in his face. You know what I mean? Lomachenko looking at it like, I got him, because I'm really in his head because I wasn't giving him the attention that he wanted. Devin Haney looking at it like, he let me push him. I'm letting him know it's real. I'm not playing with him. So it's only one way we're going to find out, ladies and gentlemen, what that meant. To me, it was a bold statement. You know what I mean? To put your hands on another man before the fight. We already contracted the fight. Don't touch me. I mean, so you put your hands on me now, you done changed the rules now. Now it's going to be that dirty fight that you're looking for. That's how I see it. No, I didn't see a massive size difference, to be honest. I didn't. And Lomachenko looked very strong. Yeah, it's frustration. I get it, but where's the frustration coming from? Because he ain't never put his hands on nobody. So where's this frustration coming from? Is it really nervous energy? We don't know. I mean, do he feel like he really the big dog in this fight? We don't know. We're going to find out tomorrow. To me, I feel like it was a move to get Lomachenko out of his game plan and get him to try to walk Devin Haney down, so Devin Haney, could have him right in front of him where he want him and put his hands on him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was just one of them tactics. You know what I'm saying? It was a chess match. I don't feel like it was out of hate and out of anger. You know what I mean? That's what people want to believe, but that's just not what I feel. But it could be, though. You know what I mean? They said who missed weight 3 times? Yeah, I mean, we don't know. This is gonna be a great fight, ladies and gentlemen. I like the energy. I love the energy now. They said Haney, Haney came in under, so I don't know. Maybe he did. I don't know. I wasn't educated on that. I'll make a few calls and see if I can get the exact truth on that, but yeah. Yeah, Dev's looking for an emotional. I mean, Dev seeming emotional to me. He really all the way in. You know what I mean? He seemed like he really want to fight. But at the same time, is that really the fight that you're looking for? We don't know. We're going to find out. It's going to be a great fight, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait. That shit got me riled up now. Haney looked drained. He always looked drained. He was struggling to get to that. Yeah, he might have. He might have. I don't know. But the weights are made. The fights are on. The fight is on. The belts are on the line. You know what I mean? Everything is a go. So I'm good. I don't know how many times he had to get on the scale. I know if you don't make weight the first time, they will let you to try again. And if you got to go one more time, and if it's in the in between the time they let you get to jump back on the scale, maybe he did jump on it 3 times. I don't know, but this is going to be an interesting fight, ladies and gentlemen, seriously. And remember, on the video when I spoke about that new energy that Lomachenko was looking for, this might be it right here. Why is America writing America off? I don't know. I don't know. This is a great fight, though. This is going to be a great fight. Greg, who has the better corner? I don't know, because Vasil Lomachenko, can fight, and we see him adjust to a lot of different styles, but we never seen him up against this style right here. Uh, but the same is for Devin Haney. We never seen him have to adjust to a guy like Lomachenko. So this just gonna be a great fight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a fan right now. I'm in love. I'm in love with this fight. I like I like the energy. I like where things are going. I just hope the fight is better. You know what I mean? Vasil Lomachenko's father is a pure scientist, so I can't really say. You know what I'm saying? I can't really say. It's a great corner. Both of them have great corners. But I don't think it's gonna come down to the corners. I think it's gonna come down to the fighters, man. You gotta really prove if you mean like that. Dev gonna be mean like he talking. He gonna have to really prove that. Lomachenko, we know what Lomachenko can do. He's tricky. You know what I mean? Bob picked Lomachenko to fight Dev for a reason. Well, we getting ready to see. Because this is going to be an exciting fight, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait. You know what I mean? To me, I was back and forth about my thoughts, you know what I mean, about, you know what I mean, who would win. I was picking Devin Haney. I'm still picking Devin Haney to win by decision. But this right here, this incident right here at the weigh-in just made shit a lot interesting. You put your hands on me, cuz. The undercard is underrated. It's gonna be. We're gonna get to the undercard too. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow. We're gonna talk about that. You know what I mean? Definitely tomorrow. But great fight, man. We got a great fight on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. I'm promising it. The promotion needed that push for sure. I'm promising a great fight tomorrow. I'm nobody to be making promises, but I'm promising a great fight tomorrow. Yes, sir. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Thank you. In other news, Ryan Garcia takes on with trainer Derrick James to handle his career as far as coaching. First of all, I thought that was a very interesting move. Very interesting move. At the same time, I thought it was a very strategic move, very smart move. The reason being because Derrick James is a no-nonsense type of coach. No nonsense. He need what he need and he want what he want. And because Derrick James was once a fighter, he knows what it's like to be in that ring. Not only does he know what it's like to be in that ring, he has great experience as a coach, already having 2 world champions under his belt currently. So I like where this is going with Ryan Garcia. The problem is, the only issue I see, and it's the one thing you can't always change, is a fighter's heart. I don't know if Ryan has the heart to be that dog we think he can be. I don't know. I'm not doubting the man. I like the move. I feel like Derrick James is going to instill great fundamentals into Ryan Garcia. But is Ryan Garcia going to go out there and be that dog that we think he can be? You know what I mean? This to me is a move I didn't see coming, but I like the move. Who you got, G? What's the breakdown? I got Devin Haney by decision. Great fight though. You know what I mean? Great fight. But like I was saying, Ryan Garcia going to see Derrick James meant a lot to me. It meant a lot to me because it means Ryan Garcia is ready to step outside of his comfort zone. Also, it means he really wants to fight because you got to remember he just fought maybe what, a month ago. He just fought maybe a month ago, 3 weeks ago, and he right back in the lab. Fighter of that magnitude, it means a lot. I mean, he wants some trouble. He wants some real trouble. Derrick James or man can do wonders for his career. Yeah, I agree. Devin don't like giving rounds when you check his record. Listen, technique and willpower. Technique and willpower. Yo, do you think Andy Cruz going to adapt to the pros fast? I think Andy Cruz will adapt to the pros. I see some of the things he working on, and one thing I notice about him, he like that mirror, man, and that mirror tells the truth. And I don't know, I like the shit he working on. Right after some big money too. Great point. Right after some big money, he jumped right back in the gym, but he jumped in the gym with a trainer he wasn't, used to. I'm gonna say trainer he wasn't used to. He made a move a lot of us didn't see coming, and guess what? I think it's gonna work. Can you teach your old dogs new tricks? Yes, you can. But the reason you can is because the old dog has to be open to the new tricks. Now, the reason you can't sometimes is because the old dog is reluctant. You know what I mean? Bro gonna be fighting June 24th. Hit that like button, man. Appreciate y'all. Y'all think Haney's scared? Some people think he's scared. Some people think it was a chess move. Me, myself, I think it was a chess move. But could he be scared? Hey, might be. I don't know. Who am I to really speak on that? You know what I mean? Ryan accepting the teachings from Derrick James, I think will do a lot for him. I think do a lot for him. But is he willing and open to listening to Derrick James? We will see. Only time will tell. What you think? What you think about what? Would you train me, Greg? I'm 20. I'm from South Carolina. Yeah, as long as you serious. It's boxing. Society soft as shit. It is boxing. Let's get it. It's physical chess. I think Ryan gonna do great under Derrick James. Especially if they get him two good fights that he could go out there and work on his shit, believe in his new teachings. And he said Ryan like that girlfriend passed around everybody. Damn. Why Devin got so many haters? Devin got a lot of haters, I guess, because he doesn't really have an identity. He's coming into his identity. You think Devin would try that push with Shakur or Tank? I don't know, honestly. I don't know. You never know what a man to do. That's why I'm a man of respect. You never know what a man to do. My favorite fighter is Ryan. I know he got to improve. What you think him and Derrick got to work on the most for him to dominate 140? I think he got to work on the basics. You know what I mean? Developing a great jab, using his distance, using his height, using his feet. Yeah, y'all know I stay with the beater on, cause I'm like Melvin. I'm like Melvin from Baby Boy. When they get hot, I throw my beaters on. I got to. Make sure y'all hit that like button too. I heard the algorithms like that when you hit the like button. He knew damn well he wouldn't try that with Tinker Shakur. I mean, I don't know. I'm saying I don't know because the tension is high. The tension is high with these type of fights. When there's fights like this is a real fight. This is a real fight. This is not fun and games, ladies and gentlemen. This is a real fight. So when the tension is high, you might put your hands on the man. You might, but it don't matter. And Tank and Shakur, they might fuck around and make you put your hands on them because I could see the face off being real gritty. The tension is high though. If Devin Haney beat Lomachenko, bro, you don't think he gonna be talking crazy and acting crazy? This shit is gonna be up from there, up and stuck. You hear me? No, they probably would. They probably would. But I'm just saying, they probably would snuff him. I'm just saying. He would, but hide after like he just did. The angry Lomo favor Haney or Lomo during the fight. That's what I'm trying to say. I feel like Devin Haney did that to make him angry. But we don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. We don't know if that's to get Lomachenko, you know what I mean, go out there fighting crazy, or for him just to be more nasty, like, you know what I mean, to be sharper, nasty, you know what I mean? And I think Lomachenko is enough of a veteran to know he still got to go out there with a level head. The thing is, uh, Devin act like he in his bag. He act like he wants some real trouble. Coach, you looking like Beanie Siegel, twin brother. All due respect. Come on, man. I look way better than Siegel, man. I gotta stop that. I look way better than that, man. I gotta stop acting crazy, man. Siegel's my guy, but we ain't doing that. I go get my shit cut. It's over. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta stop playing with me. Nah, Devin nervous. He might be nervous. I mean, would you be nervous on a big level like this? This is a big level of boxing. This ain't the little leagues, baby. You know what I mean? So let's keep it real. Let's keep it real, viewers. Would you be mad? I mean, would you be nervous? Would you be angry? Would you be nervous? What would you do in this chair? If you was in Devin's seat, what would you do? You know what I mean? Let's be real. Let's be real. What we doing? I really feel like Lomo going to beat him. Haney needs to go up and fight 140, 147. Devin nervous. Devin is about that life. He would have never did that to Tank. I mean, we just don't know with the magnitude of this type of fight. Come on, y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Do we really know? I don't know. This is high altitude right here. He said he's selling the fight, but do we think, is he going to come out and really get that gas up? Is he going to come out there really shooting at Lomachenko in the first round, or is he going to try to play it smart? I don't know. I think he's going to play it smart. I don't think he's going to come out there acting crazy. But if Lomachenko put that pressure on from the gun buzz, Lomachenko said in the interview afterwards, he said, I felt his power. He don't have it. He said, I'm going at him. Lomachenko said, I'm going at him. That's it. Enough is enough. You know what I mean? But Devin ready to go. Devin's, you know what I mean? His thing is, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to put some work in. This is going to be a great fight, ladies and gentlemen. How you that big? You got no power. I wouldn't say he don't have no power. I think people say Devin don't have no power because he ain't knocking people clean out. But like I said before, any man with 8-ounce gloves on can hurt you. You know what I'm saying? And he 29-0 with 16 knockouts. So he a little bit, what he about? 29, 50. So he about a little under 50% ratio of knockouts. It's not bad. It's not bad. He gonna be a bum soon. Devin don't got no longevity because his lack of power. I don't know. 50% ratio, right? I don't know. I can't say you don't have no power. I can't say that. Can't say that, man. Yeah, Gambosa's face told the story in the second fight. I want to see how Devin react to getting hit in the body. Getting hit in the body. Lomo good at that. I think he'll push Tank. That stare down gonna be more tension. That's what I'm saying. It's the tension. His first 20 fights was in Mexico, Greg. Stop it. His first 20 wasn't in Mexico, though. It was like his first 11. It wasn't the first 20. Devin wants his respect. They've been calling him Pillow Fist. I'm just saying, bro. A man could hurt you. I'm not saying Devin is a big-time power puncher. I'm not saying his power is this, power is that. All I'm saying is a man in shape with 8-ounce gloves on can hurt you. Yeah, he just don't have that out that put you to sleep one shot. A lot of people don't have that one shot shit. Keep it real, how many fighters do you see put guys out with one shot? It's not a lot of them. You'll be surprised a lot of guys really don't punch that hard. In the same way Devin went over to Mexico and you know worked on his craft, a lot of these guys on the smaller tier shows, they was fighting, you know what I mean, journeymen. You know what I mean? So a lot of them got knockouts. And it's like the game is like that. You know what I mean? When you're building a guy up, you put him in there with the right fighters so that he can win. You know what I mean? So a lot of times they get knockouts. That's cool. But to say he got like pillows, I don't know. You know what I mean? This is going to be great fight, though, ladies and gentlemen. The tension is very high right now. Once you put your hands on the man, oh yeah, shit then got different. I mean, Dev moving up to 140, right? Right? He might feel more healthier. He might feel stronger. I don't know. Is Lomo a dirty fighter? Not in my eyes. Not in my eyes. Yeah, only two real one punch KO fighters, Wilder and Tank. That's what I'm saying. It's not a lot of Subriel Matias. He's a puncher, right? But he beat guys up too. He just beat guys up. He don't always just crack them and they go to sleep. It don't be like that. He be whooping their ass. But he can punch. He can punch. And he got all knockouts. Arthur better BF, beat guys up, knock them out. But it's not always just that, wow, man, you go to sleep. It don't be like that. A lot of guys don't put guys to sleep. They just beat them up. Earl Spence is one of them guys. Real relentless. Beat your body up real bad. Slow you down. Stop you. You know what I'm saying? But this is going to be very interesting. Very interesting fight tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. How you feel about Barbosa versus Reeses? I think that's going to be a real good fight. Make sure y'all please hit that like button for me, man. If you don't mind. Go ahead and hit that like button for me. They like when you hit the like button. I went to a boost fight in Carson, California, but arrived after he already scored for the do in 2 rounds. Who you got? I told y'all I like Devin Haney by decision, but I think it's gonna be a great fight. Bud got power too. Tyson for sure had one punch KO power. Stop it. I'd rather get slept than beat on for several rounds. That sound good, but you know, both Tank and Ryan got the power to change a fight with one punch. That's it. Was Ryan and more punches than Tank throughout the fight. He had a chance to stop Cambosis in the second fight. He couldn't. And he fired over there. Stop. No cap. Get me dead, but it's 50-50. Yeah, it's going to be a 50-50 fight for sure. Greg, do it commenty. Do the commentary on the fight or the push? Greg, when are you fighting? I don't know. I agree, but Haney beat Lomo up. Would you guys help Tia female? If you can't, you can't. No, I wouldn't fuck with him. Do you think Spencer's drawing and wasting time? I think they are wasting time, but I don't think it's just Spence. I think it's Spence and Crawford together. You know what I mean? But it's business. Business first. Laura gonna be punching on Danny Garcia. Pete Barbarian with the ventriloquist dummy suit on. Exactly. Salute. He trash. Who did he ever KO with one punch? Ryan gotta really work. To me, he's C-class right now. Who's C-class right now? Saw you fight in DC back in the day, Greg. You a dog. Appreciate that, Jay. Who was I fighting in DC? Was it Greg Newby? G needs to get in the ring with Jake Paul. Jake Paul don't want no trouble with me. He was throwing nonsense. You think we see Bivol versus Better BF? I hope so. I love that fight. I love Devin trying to be a bad guy. A hard one too. Someone probably asked you, what you think about Ryan choosing? I was actually just speaking about that. Peace and blessings, G. Hit the like button. It's free. Hit the like button. It's free. Y'all heard my man smash out on the like button. G, what weight class you fight? Champ, I fought at 147. I fought at 154. I fought at 160. I fought at 168. I fought at 175. I fought at cruiserweight, and I fought at heavyweight. I don't know who Brill fighting next. Ryan, a B-plus fighter. Tank got everybody pushing at weigh-ins now. He could have dominated though. Who you got between Nakatalia and Muratala? I don't know. That's gonna be a good fight. I'm gonna definitely watch it. G. Week. I read that one. I want to see Porter versus Broner too. How you feel about Ryan joining Derrick James? I think Ryan joining Derrick James will be really good for him. I think, you know what I mean, as long as he disciplined and as long as he, you know what I mean, is open to the information that he's receiving, I think he'll become a better fighter. Gee, I'm gonna need you to put some respect on Devin's name, bro. Why you say that? I did put some respect on his name. What you mean? I think Devin gonna beat Lomachenko on the cards. That's what I think. I think the youth gonna play a good part. But he gotta be focused. He gotta be focused fucking with Lomachenko. Especially after putting his hands on him, bro. That made shit a lot more interesting. How good you I think, listen, real shit. I think if Ryan listened to Derrick James, he could become champ. Real shit. Frank Martin or Dev G. I like both of them. What y'all gotta understand about Frank Martin need a few more bigger fights to put him up there with those guys. He on their ass though. He right behind them, but he need a few more fights. You know what I mean, to really put him in that mix. Cause if let's say this, if Frank Martin fought one of those guys right now, Tank, Shakur, Devin, Lomachenko, Ryan, the only thing he really have against him is being in that actual moment. We never seen him in a big fight like that. The other guys, we seen him in big fights. We never seen Frank Martin in a big fight. We seen him in a good fight. We never seen him in a big fight. Yo, G, I really think you're going to be a great coach. You know the game. Appreciate that, bro. We working. We are working. We are working, ladies and gentlemen. Great fight tomorrow. Haney versus Lomachenko. I can't wait. Ryan Garcia joining Derrick James in camp. Whew. He might change the game with this one, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. Might change the game with this one. Cambosis called Shakur out. That'd be a good one. But Cambosis need a confidence builder. I ain't gonna lie. He needs somebody to rip up first before he jump in there with a guy like Shakur. To me, Tank best by far, pound for pound. I'm pulling up late. What's popping? Eric Black, what's popping, cousin? Rolly need a new coach. Rolly need a new coach too. No cap. You should title your live. Ask me any questions about boots. I ain't really been getting the boots questions that much. Just subscribe, brother. Been watching your content for a little minute. Keep it up. I appreciate that, bro. Tap that like button, man. They say hit the like button. They say that's what it's all about. Wash is an understatement. What y'all mean? Who you got in Katie Taylor fight? I like Katie Taylor, man. She throw a lot of punches. Katie Taylor, man, her combination game is crazy. Greg, why ain't nobody besides Rolly calling out Ryan at 140? Because they know it's a payday. Because the chances of getting the fight is like not likely because everything with him is staged. Not really staged, but it's like planned out. You know what I'm saying? You should start a podcast. We gonna get the podcast. We just need the podcast to be right. We gonna definitely get the podcast going for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, I miss your take on the push, J. Promo or mental game. It's both. I think it's both. Promo, mental, nervous energy, a little bit of everything. I mean, all the above when it comes to that. I think Dev did it to get Lomachenko mad and to get Lomachenko walking to him so that way he'll be an easier target if you get him out of his fight game. But I think also Lomachenko is too smart to go in there and just start acting crazy. But we going to see what's happening. Ryan versus Richard Hitch. I like that fight. Was Bassi Samir the best fighter that you faced? Nah. Bassi Samir, when I fought Bassi Samir, you know what's so crazy? They stopped that fight, bro, and I was cool. But he caught me. I threw a right hand at Bassi Samir. He caught me with an uppercut. I threw a right hand. It fell short, but I didn't throw it to land. I was measuring with my right hand. But I kind of leaned in a little bit too much. And I did it again. And the second time he timed it, boom, he caught me with an uppercut. My back hit the ropes. I remember he walked up to me. He was getting ready to throw like an overhand. I turned the hook in between and caught him with a hook. I mean, he backed up a little bit. He came back again. I did it again. Boom, hit him with another hook. The crowd was going crazy. I remember it was like 5,000 people in there. And then when I went to circle out, he cut me off. And he did like a little amateur drill. You know how you do the shoe shine? And I balled up like this. And he doing the shoe shine. He just letting his hands go. It's crazy because it was the end of the round. And the referee jumped in there. Boom. And I'm like, I turned right to the referee. Like, yo, what the fuck you doing? And then that was it. People was like booing and all types of shit, but he wasn't. He was probably one of the strongest fighters I fought, but he wasn't the best. He wasn't the best I fought. One of the best fighters I fought was like Juan Rodriguez. I mean, not Juan Rodriguez. Mike El Congre. What was his name? Ruiz. Mike El Congre Ruiz. Me and him had a great fight. I fought Jared Hurd. I fought Alantez Fox, Greg Newby, Alexander Johnson, light heavyweight. I fought a lot of fighters. I fought some great fighters, bro. Some real good fighters. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll fight again. Worrying about that. I think Hitchens a better version of Devin. It wasn't Jared Hurd. Jared Hurd wasn't the best skill fighter, no. How do you feel about Emiliano Vargas? Young but talented. Yeah, he just got a lot of growing to do. Young kid. Real good skills, though. His skills are up to par. But I think he just got to keep working on his punch. How many of Devin knockouts were in Mexico, though, against cab drivers? We got to check. Let's check the records. Do you think you're a better fighter than coach or a better coach? Of course I'm a better coach than I am a fighter because as a fighter, I wasn't disciplined. You know what I mean? I used to smoke, drink, you know what I mean? Be out all night bullshitting. You know what I mean? Really not listening to my coaches. You know what I mean? I wasn't disciplined as a fighter. As a coach, I'm a lot different. So, of course, I'm going to say as a coach. You know what I mean? And as a coach, I've been on some big stages. But as a fighter, I never reached those real big stages. I just been in some good fights. You recommend a new up-and-coming boxer that's not Shakur, Tank, or Haney? The ones you already know, who would it be? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I like this big Mexican kid named, what's the Mexican boy? He was Golden Boy, I think. Diego, his name, Pacheco. His name Pacheco. He a beast. I think he fight 168. Yeah, I fought Jared Hurd, said. I fought Jared Hurd 6 rounds, yep, in 2013. I think I won, too. And I knocked him down in the first round, and they didn't call it a knockdown. Can you see a possible stoppage in the Haney Lomo fight? I can't see it with my own eyes. Can it happen? Yes, it can happen, but I can't see it, to be honest. I see him in the amateurs. Yeah, Diego Pacheco. He a beast, bro. I like him. I like him. Yeah, he a monster, bro. I fuck with Diego Pacheco, bro. I like how he box. I like how he fight. I like that kid. That's probably like my pick. That's one of my picks. Jalil Hackett is a beast too. He up and coming though, but it's still early for him. Why these top guys don't want to give Boots a shot? I feel like they got some unfinished business that they got to settle, and then Boots, the gates open up for Boots. I feel like once those two guys, Spence and Earl, I feel like Spence and Earl, once they do what they gotta do. I mean Spence and Bud, once they do, I said Spence and Earl. Spence and Bud do what they gotta do. I think the floodgates open up for Boots. Keith Thurman not fighting Boots. I think so because huge risk with very small reward in his position. Because if Boots beat up on Keith Thurman, that'll probably be it for Keith Thurman. Fury versus Usyk, I like Fury all day. I don't think no heavyweight in the world can beat Tyson Fury. Pound for pound, king at 160 is David Morrell. David Morrell fight at 168. Oh yeah, G, you knocked that boy out. No, real shit, I dropped him in the first round. Caught him with a left hook and right hand. Real shit in the first round, bro. The referee just picked him up, dusted his gloves off, then it was like, fight. I said, oh, shit. I looked at my corner. I said, what the fuck? Who would lean more towards in Tank versus Shakur? Tank versus Shakur, to me, man, 50-50. Shakur is about sharp as they come, and Tank is about as most dangerous as they come. What you think of Jared Anderson? I think Jared Anderson is the next great American heavyweight within the next 3-4 years. What's up, Greg? I'm gonna be in Philly. Can see the gym and meet you, brother. Me and my wife, big fans of your gym and content. Hopefully, I can get an autograph from Boots, brother. Yeah, no problem, bro. Just let us know. But Boots, they at another gym right now. But the gym Boots and the men's at is about like 15 minutes from my gym. Gee, you Demetrius Hopkins can make a comeback. Yeah, I think Meek could come back and make some money for sure. I don't know how he'll fare up with the top guys, but Meek. One thing about Meek, very sharp fighter, very sharp fighter. He got a couple losses, but never been knocked out. You gonna have to kill Meek in there. What weight did I fight Jared Hurd? I fought Jared Hurd at 154. Jabril Noble, Kid Austin for sure. I would love that fight. I had high hopes for Joyce till Zane closed his eye. Zane is a beast. I ain't gonna lie. Do you think the size difference means that much for Haney? I didn't see. I didn't see that big difference, to be honest. The reach advantage is Haney's biggest advantage. Too much was made. Too much was made about the size. Yeah, he didn't look too much bigger. Honest opinion on Fulton and Inoue. Fulton is going to shock the world. I promise y'all. Not because he's from Philly, because Inoue's never seen nothing like that. Latif Mundy, yeah, me and Latif used to get it in. Latif Mundy, one of my guys, man. That's one of my favorite guys. Real good guy, man. Thurman ain't getting EJ or yeah. Ask Latif Mundy when you see him. Greg, just go to lightweight and fight. He'd be nice there, man. I wish I could make lightweight. I ain't never been a lightweight. I came in the gym at 12 years old weighing 147 pounds. Why did Boots leave your gym? They went to a bigger gym. It was bigger, had more space, more equipment. You know what I mean? Zane left hand, the motherfucker. Yeah, Zane got a very sharp left hand. Almost doesn't get hit with a lot of jabs. His head movement underrated. He's sharp, man. Catch punches too. But we gonna listen, we in for a great fight. Make sure y'all hit that like button, please. They say the likes is how you get your algorithms all crazy. Make sure you hit that like button, please, ladies and gentlemen. What you think of Bozy getting Andy Cruz? I think it was a smart move by Andy Cruz. You know what I mean? Being in a big camp like that, being around some really great fighters, and you know what I mean, soaking up the energy and going in there and really working on his game. I think that was a great move, to be honest. Virgil Ortiz versus Subriel Matias. Subriel Matias will kill him right now. You're going to be streaming during the fight. I don't know because I'm going to be working tomorrow night. I got some fights in Philly that I'm working. See, that's where we disagree, Greg. But I'm rooting for Fulton because he's going across the water to defend his belts. But anyway, he's a motherfucker. But you got to remember, Inoue is a motherfucker at 118 pounds, at 115, 118 pounds. We don't know what he's going to be hitting like at 122. And even though he can hit, you got to remember, he hitting guys that's going to sit there in front of him. Catching Andy up on that Philly slang. Do you get nervous as a coach before fights? Nah, I don't get nervous. I don't get nervous. I be amped up. Your gym is in the trenches. Like Easy the Block Captain Battle Rap Card. Yeah, for sure. I think that beats Tank. We've seen Tank get outboxed by lesser skilled guys. Fulton going to be dancing all around anyway. Anyway, we're scared of that drug test, but we won't talk about that. That was very interesting as well. That was very interesting as well. Then all of a sudden you get cut with a winning headgear on. I've never seen any fighter get cut with a winning headgear on. Winning headgear protects everything you've seen. I don't know. We ain't gonna get into that just yet. We're gonna make a video about that later. Top dog at 147 real soon. Great things take time. Yo, what's up, Greg? What's your thoughts on a potential fight with Usyk and Wilder? Again, I think Usyk is a great fighter. I think he has great skills. I think he's very slick. But Wilder is not so much you could take from that man. He hit you in the right spot, it's over. He hit you anywhere, it could be over. Who is the greatest boxer who came out of Philly, in your opinion? It's too many of them, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's too many. It's disrespectful to say one. It's too many great fighters. When you really look into the history of Philadelphia boxing, it's too many great fighters that came out of Philly. Hit that like button for me, please. Thank you. Do you think Ryan can take a hit from 140 pounders? I think Ryan will be okay. I think he will. That's a tough question for sure. What do you think Boots' cap is at one? I think his cap is like 68. Have you ever worked with J Rock? I sparred J Rock and I worked with him as a trainer before. I did a 2-week joint with him, but he caught COVID, so he didn't fight. Yup. East Coast fighters, Midwest fighters, all time. Midwest got some legends for sure. Crawford or Spence? I like Crawford. To be honest, I got 120 on Lomo. Ooh. Bernard Hopkins, the best Philadelphia boxer. I mean, you got to look into the Philadelphia history, though. J-Rock inside game is filthy. For sure. What would T.O. versus Dev be like? T.O. versus Dev would be a better... That fight would be crazy. I want to see Shushu climb up and get a shot at one of them, either Cool Boy or anyway. I think Shushu will be champion at 126 if he can keep it up. If he can keep it up. Spence about to beat Crawford up. He gonna hit them hips, shoulders until Bud breaks down. Do you remember when Avery fought Rolly? Yeah, I remember that. You think Crawford and Spence fights and then a knockout? I do. Yo, Greg, where's the Bud? Spence, full breakdown. Oh, I got you, baby. Oh, don't worry, I got you. I just be on some, my mind is crazy calculated and I be thinking about a lot of shit, but I got you, baby. Don't worry. It's coming. I got some thorough breakdowns. Let's just get this weekend out the way. And I got some heat coming for y'all for sure. I got plenty heat. I got plenty heat, bro. I don't like to give away all my shit at one time. Because then it's like, what we going to talk about tomorrow? I can't give away everything, baby. I see what I see. I know what I know. And I believe what I believe. But I got some shit. How you feeling, my guy? I'm feeling great, man. I'm feeling good. I just had some ground turkey with some of that Mexican cheese on it. You feel me? South side. You feel me? A little sour cream. I feel good. I mean, you know I had to top it off with the, you know, let's be real. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be on here for like another 2 minutes because I got to get me some shut-eye. What time are you broadcasting tomorrow? I'm going to try to listen, I got to work some fights in South Philly, some pro fights. I'm working with James Corey Martin tomorrow. He's going to be in a good matchup. As soon as I get out of there, I'm going to haul ass and watch the fight. Kenny Price. Greg, unblock me from Instagram, please. Kenny Price, I blocked you? If I blocked you, that means you deserve to be blocked. What did I block you for? Gee, I have a great question for you. Do you think Gary Russell's little brother can give Boots trouble? I don't know. I know that they are in different weight classes. I think Gary Antoine is a great fighter, but I think naturally he's too small right now for Boots. So in a fight at 147, I think Boots doing dirty. I ain't gonna lie. Dev gonna pay for that push. He just might. We got like another 2 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Kenny Price, what did I block you for? Nobody beating Boots right now. DAZN versus Marshall. Who you got? That's actually a great fight, too. Franchise Cruz, DAZN is a dog. Savannah Marshall, good boxer, good length on her, but sometimes she overstep her boundaries, but she active. So that's going to be a great fight. I think I gotta. That's a tough fight, but because of what franchise, what she do in that ring, that gorilla come out, man. Oh man, I gotta go with that. I gotta go with Franchise Cruz. He just like Floyd Mayweather. He's beating up all the young boys. And he's 50. They had Bernard's a great fighter. I ain't gonna lie about that. Great fighter. Great fighter. But you said who was the best out of Philadelphia? You gotta remember, Joe Frazier was the first man to beat Muhammad Ali. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You gotta remember that Willie the Worm, and I believe it was I forgot who the other one was, but they the first two to beat Marvin Hagler. Two Philly fighters was the first two fighters to beat Marvin Hagler. Marvin Hagler, some people say, is the greatest middleweight of all time. We gotta be real. You know what I'm saying? So when you say who the best out of all Philly fighters, it's hard to say. It's hard to say one person. You know what I'm saying? Chuck Simpson, a truck. I like Chuck Simpson. I think he got to work on his head movement. I think he got to work on his jab, his rhythm. He'd be all right. Frank Sanchez or Derrick Anderson have a chance against Fury? Nah, not right now. Georgie Benton, great fighter. Great fighter. I like Lorenzo Simpson, but I think he just got to move his head more. He got to give me more of a jab. He got to get some more rhythm going. I enjoy your commentary. I appreciate that. Boots and Speedy would have been nice. Clarissa versus Gabriel, Hannah Gabriels. Ah, man. Hannah Gabriels is a beast. I love her style, but what I saw from the first fight, she gassed out a little bit. Clarissa Shields has a very high motor. She outworks her opposition, and I think that's what's going to get her over a lot of the times. I got Lomo School Haney. You got Junta Nakatani or Andrew Maloney for the title. I don't know, that's a good joint. What you think of Alicia Baumgartner? I think Alicia Baumgartner is a great fighter. Really good boxing skills and really good punch on her. She got a mean punch on her. Salute, bro. I don't know why I'm getting more nervous for that. I love the push, though. Frank Sanchez should fight more. What I don't like about Frank Sanchez is he fights different. That's not a bad thing, but it's like guys I feel like he should beat the fuck up and knock out. He play with them, and then guys the better the competition, the better Frank Sanchez is. So he fights down to his competition. That's what I don't like about Frank Sanchez. They don't even talk about Tevin Farmer versus Tank no more. Nah, Tev been out the loop. Could you train a bad joint like Alicia? I mean, as long as they serious, man. You think Tank's next fight should be? I think Tank gonna fight Isaac Cruz next, to be honest. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, that was my time. I appreciate you all for tapping in. I appreciate the love and support. I appreciate the likes, the shares. You know what I mean? I just appreciate y'all for tapping in and fucking with me, for hearing me out. I gotta go get some shut-eye. You know what I mean? Till tomorrow, we're gonna definitely get it popping. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a lot going down. You know what I mean? I just can't wait. The push raised the stakes for this fight. So, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate y'all again. Get with me. I fucks with y'all if you fucks with me. Keep fucking with my shit. You know what I mean? If you don't like my shit, just be a man and tell me you don't like my shit. You know what I mean? Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you. Greg Hackett 86, Greg Hackett 215 on Twitter. Get with me. Fuck with me. DM me. Send me some questions. Send me some fights you want me to break down. Send me whatever you got to send me, and I will get to it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate y'all. One.